Here we go.
Good morning, Unity on the Lakeshore. We're so happy to be with you again. So let's get this party started. Get up on your feet, have some fun, and sing along with us. This little light of light, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of light, let it shine. Good morning, Unity on the Lakeshore. We're so happy to be with you again. So let's get this.
So fun. Hi, everybody. Hi. Good to be back. Oh, so good to be back. Duchess Dale, pretty great though, yeah? So wonderful. Yeah, coming from way back in Los Angeles. So I'm glad that she's here at Kalamazoo. So we will be able to have access to her more when we want that. So, anyway, glad to be here. It looks like everyone is family here. So let's begin with a moment of prayer. Take that breath together. We exhale, let it go. Let it all go. And just become very conscious of this present moment. And speak the word God, God, God. We let that word be cleaned off of any old stories, anything made up about it. We let the word shine, letting it shine within us, letting it shine within our hearts, within our minds, unencumbered, shining throughout all of eternity is really what this light is, what this presence is, and therefore what we are. But from my place of oneness, I'm grateful and honored to speak a blessing over our gathering today, a blessing over this sacred room, a blessing over this building. As we are wanderers in the desert, in this time of our existence, we take this place that we name it our home. We sanctify it, we bless it. And this is filled with God's light. This is our perfect space. This light extends into the virtual reality to all those of you who are streaming in now or listening later. You are included in this blessing. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for opening our minds and hearts for the miracles that are here for us. And help us to carry this message beyond this room as a blessing unto the world. Grateful for this, and so it is. Gina is our host.
Good morning, everyone. Great to see you all. Gina, as you know, delighted to be here with everyone today, and hello to all of our online streamers. Thanks to Amy and Jesse again for streaming in. The music is always wonderful. And I wanted to let you know that Unity on the Lakeshore is a non-denominational spiritual community anchored in loving acceptance. If you're here with us for the first time, but it looks like we're all family here, But for those online who are joining us for the first time, please know, whoever you are or wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. At this time, we recognize the Christ candle that is lit over onto my left. You can read along with me. The statement is on the screen. We light the Christ candle, remembering the Christ in us. Please join me also in speaking our mission statement. You'll see it on the slide as well. We embrace all people and honor all paths to God. We create a sacred space to raise the awareness and consciousness of the one Spirit in us all. We anchor ourselves in affirmative prayer, forgiveness, generous sharing, and loving community in service to our spiritual awakening. And now our affirmation of faith. There is only one presence and one power, as me and as the universe, God, the good, omnipotent. And now please join us for another song from Amy and Jesse. Today's reading is from The Way of Mastery, Way of the Heart, Lesson 10. The way is so simple and easy that the mind of the world overlooks it. It simply cannot be. But that which is simple seems impossible to that which insists on complexity. And a mind that insists on conflict simply cannot accept that there is another way. And yet what waits before you then is simply this. In the end of all of your struggles, in the end of all of your doubts, and in the end of all of the moments of your unconscious conforming to the mind of the world, there remains the simple choice to be made, the choice to acknowledge the truth that has already set you free. Say, I and the Father are one. It has been that way forever. It was accomplished in the being of Jesus, who revealed to me the truth of myself because he loved me. And if he can do it, I can do it. And even in this moment, I accept my destiny to walk this earth awake and at peace, in mastery and not in fear. And I begin my ministry now. For who can you seek that can heal you? Who can you discover discover that can bring some form of magic to you and that can overcome your resistance to the truth. Look high and low and you will not find them. Seek forever and you will remain a seeker forever. For the truth is set within your heart, and all power under heaven and earth is given unto you. It is that power that changes the momentum of the mind and heals every wounded perception. In the end, then, of all seeking, you must look into the mirror and decide to be the one who heals themselves. And now Reverend Mark is going to come and speak to us in meditation.
All right, let us say together, unity on the lakeshore.
There is a silence into which the world cannot intrude. There is an ancient peace I carry in my heart and have not lost. There is a sense of holiness in me. The thought of fear has never touched. I go there now.
So let's do that. Starting closing your eyes, taking those nice, slow, deeper breaths, letting the belly expand and contract. Intentionally grow yourself a little taller. Perhaps you can lengthen your spine or simply imagine yourself growing taller. Keeping that breath deep, invite you to open your hands and to lift your chin slightly, opening up the heart. Finally, we lift our inner gaze. Just imagine bringing it to the eyebrows. No strain at all. Just lift. And we use the words of the reading today. I and the Father are one. I and the Divine Mother are one. I and the Holy Spirit are one. I and God are one. Let us rest in His truth together and allow these words to help us remember and reawaken. moment to imagine a ball of golden light in the center of your chest. We use this as the symbol of forgiveness. We take a moment to let this spread throughout our being, affirming that I am forgiven. I ask that forgiveness set me free from the judgments of the week gone by, the stories, the forgetting, the sloppiness. It doesn't matter. Let it be forgiven. And as you accept this gift, imagine that it streams from your heart into the world. As I am forgiven, I extend this and ask that everyone be forgiven, released from their stories of separation and fear. Take a moment in your mind's eye to imagine a forgiven world. A few moments of seeing harmony, peace, love, generous sharing is enough. This is God's world. This is what we are here to become, download, and share. Another deep breath as this brings our meditation time to a close. As always, take your time. Open your eyes, relax, as we enjoy some more music from Amy and Jesse.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power, invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power, indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth. Simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the Lord in you and me. One power, one power, one power. We speak so many languages, different clothing, different colors, different names. Different is only dangerous when we forget that in the heart we're all the same. But we'll remember when we close our eyes to see that such distances were never meant to be. You can call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, Sam or heaven's door. It's Muhammad, it's your mind, it's your soul, or it's your sign. It's the universe, it's music, Mother Earth, or Father Time. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? Whatever name you give it, it's the very It's a one power, one power, one power. It's a one power, one power, one power. It's the moment of creation. It's an everlasting peace. It's the freedom of forgiveness, the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration. It's the sunshine on your face. It's the birthright of all nations, the boundlessness of space. It's the beauty of a baby, the serenity of sleep. It's the anger we abandon for its love that's most deep. It's one power. It's one power. The power of the love in you and me. One power, one power.
That's a gorgeous song, isn't it?
I don't know who wrote that, but I think it's my new anthem.
It's actually Daniel Nahmod.
It really?
It's Daniel Nahmod, if you know him. I'm going to move this back. This one's yeah, absolutely inspired song. I'm going to use this one. A little easier. So we're on lesson 10 in the Way of Mastery. I will keep inviting you to please get the book. Please make it part of your weekly ritual to read along. If you can't join us on Saturday mornings, which is a wonderful time to just read the lesson together and have some sharing. It's a small, intimate group, and it's really one of my favorite hours of the week. So those who are coming, thank you, and those who can't attend it, dive into these lessons. They're really, really rich. It is it's also like A Course in Miracles. It's a channeled book from Jesus, and much friendlier, much easier to read than the Course. And the same principles, like many of the things are repeated within this so clearly. So I'm so happy that we're doing this. I'll say that over and over. This particular lesson is called The Way is Easy and Without Effort. So let's breathe that idea in, right? The way is easy and without effort. And it opens up sharing Jesus kind of just talking to us and sharing about his life and when he was younger. And it's interesting. I choose to say yes to this being true. I have no problem with it whatsoever. It just works for me. You may be a little more skeptical of it. But he shares about feeling odd as a younger child. He shares about thinking about God and beyond in ways that other people were not. And so from an early age, and he acknowledges that there were, prophets and astrologers and people that had foreseen and foretold his coming, that knew more about him, but he wasn't in a place of understanding this, and yet it was awakening within him. So it's kind of nice to hear the behind the scenes, the evolution. And he says, I was like you. I was like you. just living as a man on the earth. And like you, he says, he had something calling him. He had something awakening. So I want to acknowledge that and allow and invite you to make that no different. No different than that which is bringing you here on Sunday. No different than that which is wanting to explore these teachings and to be showing up for these higher principles and these ways of living that are not to this day common. They're coming out of the dark more and more, but this is a small room with not as many people in here, and yet our commitment to this higher truth, your commitment to it, is beautiful. So I want to recognize that for sure. I mentioned also earlier about being wanderers, and I like that. It just came out of me, but I've been thinking about it since. And we are in a time of wandering, unity on the lakeshore. We're in a time of wandering. It happens to any of us, when a relationship ends, when the children go, when a career changes. There's sometimes that in-between time. Who am I? Who am I becoming? Where am I going? And you may not move geographically, but sometimes you do. Sometimes when it's time for change in life, things really begin to move and shift on the playing field. That's what's happened to Unity on the Lakeshore. I don't know if I'm sure you've driven by, but now it's being rehabbed. It's quite fascinating to watch the process and to enjoy that and to bless that. That was the home for this consciousness for a time. And it was time to let that go. Less about to me, less about the geography, less about the building, and more about the call of consciousness for us to move out of the old, to move out of the structure that the consciousness was in, to give it room to breathe and grow and shift, and I believe expand. I truly do. The conversations that we're having are deep, they're meaningful, they really are about spiritual awakening. I'm so proud of this group because we're not here to just say yes to the principles of unity or the principles of truth. We really are here to practice them and grapple with them at times, bump into each other and do the practice and stay committed to it. I think that's a big deal. I think I don't mean arrogant, I mean humbly, I think that's a big deal to be here in this beautiful part of the world, contemplating and becoming and allowing this consciousness. And I think it's for something greater than any of us know. I think that Unity on the Lakeshore has a next expression, something maybe more than what we can imagine. And I think for us to get there, this is our time to wander in the most positive way, to dream big, to dream bigger than we probably will ever become, but to use the bigger dreaming to expand us. It's sort of that idea that, what is the phrase? Something about dream about the moon if you don't get to the moon. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like I can't think of it. Anyway, shoot for the stars if you get to the moon. It's that idea. So we got to shoot for the stars. This is our shoot for the stars time. To really, with all appreciation for all that it has been, for all that it was, we are here now. And I feel there's a great opportunity. There's a great becoming here. And you've got a leader here that likes to shake it up. You've got one that's like, what's over there? Like, what else? What's brand new? And I think that's an important question for the larger unity, by the way, because all the unities are going through an experience of shifting and changing and moving from one generation to another. Many of them aren't making it, and that's fine. If someone closes their doors, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't feel that's our call. I don't think we're here to do that. I think there's something magnificent here. I think there's something magnificent for the west coast of Michigan. I really do. I think there's something beautiful. I mean, I know we're like, don't have more people move here. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. There's something magnificent, light, spiritual along here. So I'm excited about that. And when I read, the way is easy and without effort, I'm applying that in two ways, to our group, to our community. We can remember that. The way is easy and without effort. It really is true. Our work is to vision it. Our work is to see it and to give it energy and to give it love. And then the how comes to us. That's true for us as a community. Of course, it's true for you in your life. At every stage of life, we can say, my way is easy. My way is effortless. But in order to say yes to that and to really let that have us, we have to, as this teaches us, take our attention off the world of form. Because it is the world of form that will trap us. And some of you really like to get into the minutia of figuring out how this will be connected and what will happen and how is that possible. And that's good. That really is. That's a positive thing to do at certain times. It's like we have to find the yin and yang of it. We need to honor the practical voices that are dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and watching the bank account. And we have to learn how to balance that and honor that with the people who have the imagination and the vision to go, woo, out here, and to find that beautiful dance, you know? And we're all wired a little differently. We all have that dance within us. And some of you are so practical that you could use a little more dreaming. And some of us, like me, are so dreamy, it's like, come back down here. And it's all beautiful and good. So the way for you is easy and effortless. And what that means is within you is a blueprint for life's unfoldment. It uses the analogy and the example in this chapter about the idea of a young child. There's a point, and those of you who have children, we all walked it, there's a point in the child's life you don't need to say, put the childish toys away, put the doll away, put the truck away. They just sort of do it. You know, it just sort of ends up on the shelf, or it ends up not being played with as much. And then suddenly it's a thing that's of the past. And the invitation here is to pick up the book, to pick up that which is expanding your mind. Whatever that means, we all know and we've all seen in our younger generations, of your children, the process of suddenly maturation is happening. And there's nothing we need to. There's nothing you need to do. We didn't need to do much within ourselves. You can support it, hopefully talk about it in a positive way, which we didn't get probably. But it happens, and they find their way. It's easy. It does what it does. We can transfer that analogy into our own lives, and we can declare it as true. It's the power of your word that helps you remember and activate and let go. Because the part that says it's not easy is when the ego comes in and when the fear comes in. And fear, there are times we've got to discern, because there are times when we think, well, how will that happen? And we plan, and that's positive. But there are times when how will that happen and we plan is coming from fear. And it's coming from making sure nothing bad happens. We have to listen for that one, because we want to stay in the lightness of creation and allowing. What it requires is us to believe we are held. It requires us to believe that there really is a blueprint of perfection. The oak tree in the acorn, is it an oak tree? Okay. Wouldn't that be fun? The maple tree in the acorn? That's what I feel like sometimes. To know that that is true for our lives, every stage of life, it is taken care of when we let it and we allow it and we listen to it and we agree. We agree. This can be easy. This can be, and I'm a yes for that. It doesn't mean we won't show up, doesn't mean we won't work, it doesn't mean we won't roll up our sleeves. But when it's guided by love, it's very different. And at the end of that, it's a tiredness that feels fulfilling. It feels good. So that's what we're saying yes to today. as we launched this, or one of the lessons and ideas from this book. And then it goes on, and it talks about the idea of committing to the awakening, commit to awakening to the peace already within you. Already within you. We know this, we say this, but we've got to go deeper in this. We are not seeking to get something to be different so that then I can be peaceful. That is the equation of the world. That needs to change, then I can be peaceful. But we know once that changes temporarily, something else is coming right down the road that's going to reveal something different. Something different. It's the opposite, and we know this, which means we practice this. We practice this. The peace within me is not contingent upon anything of this world being different. The body being different, anything, whatever, having what you have or what you don't have, anything and everything around us. The peace within me is now. And the reason peace is required is because it's calm. And in the calmness, you hear guidance. In the calmness, in the quietness, God's voice is able to be discerned. And so this is an important thing, and this is what we're saying yes to. He talks about in this chapter the idea of a commitment and a recognition to the Christ light of who and what we are, to really say yes to this idea. What would it be like? And he talks about starting your day. Easy to do. And this is our assignment. If you've not been doing it yet, we've been doing the 5 minutes, inviting you to do 5 minutes in the morning to sit as the Christ. Now, what does that mean? It means to breathe. It means to close your eyes. And it means to just say to the mind, peace be still for 5 minutes. Set the timer. Don't even mess around with it. Set the timer and then close your eyes and say, I am the Christ. I welcome the Christ light. However you want to say it, it can be that simple. But don't be seduced by the monkey mind. Don't think you're doing it wrong if you say, I am the Christ, and then you're making the grocery list, and then you're fighting with someone in your mind, and then this is happening, and then suddenly the alarm goes off. We never call that time poorly spent. Your commitment to sit and say, I am the Christ, that's it. Because over time, it adds up. And then you will have those moments where you're just, and it's lovely. And then the mind will go bonkers again. But then it comes back. Just 5 minutes. And then at the end of that 5 minutes, to intentionally offer up your day. I offer my day to love. I offer my day. It's in here. I've rephrased it myself because I say it this way. Love, use my heart, use my hands, use my voice, use my smile. Use all of me today. That's it. That invitation is all that we're being asked to do. So there's nobody in the room who can say, I don't have time, or that's too hard. The ego will distract us, and we will forget at times. That's okay. That's okay. But the commitment to keep showing up. Because this particular lesson, we're in lesson 10 here, and it has a turning point within it. In fact, it references the lessons according to the months in the year. So that would be like October is sort of when this is coming through. And in this particular section, he references the coming of Christmas. And he uses that for some reason, but then he also says, or whatever day you choose. But he talks about setting the intention when you feel it in your soul. And I invite you to consider doing that this week, which is to get up before the dawn and to step out as the day is dawning. And to stand with your arms open, with your eyes closed, and to just welcome the awakening and the birth of the Christ light in you. And he says, stand there and soak up the solar energy of the sun. He says, let the sun fill you from head to toe. Like literally, think of it like solar panels or energies coming into you and rebirthing you and awakening you. And this is the beginning. And he says in the chapter, and now you're ready for what does he call it? Graduate school. Now you're ready. So there's more lessons to come. When it says you're ready for graduate school, we're just saying yes to this consciousness so we can keep learning, so that we can keep growing. So this is the conversation at hand. This is what we're becoming. These are the ideas we're saying yes to. And then that makes me again think of this beautiful community. And I think, wow, there's something here that is powerful, because we too could say over the next 5-10 years, this will just kind of, dissolve and disappear possibly. Or it can be rebirth, just like this is saying, rebirth yourself, awaken in the Christ light. That's what our invitation here as the group. And I've been thinking about this whole week, and we're going to do a little visioning practice. I need a phone, by the way. There's no clock to look at here. How am I doing? Quarter till. Thank you. Okay. So we can move into that. I'll share what I saw, but I don't want to imprint your mind too much. Am I supposed to share that? All right, I feel yes to this. I mean like farmland. I mean like retreat center. I mean like something that people live on the earth and commune in spirit, and some stay, some go. Sort of like that communal energy. Very, very positive. I know it can get into weird guru and weird, cult kind of things. But at the pure essence of spiritual community, it is living on the land. I mean, this is sort of like images. It's like, what's possible beyond that sort of Sunday church hour check the box thing? What's possible? I think there are many people feeling a call to return to the land, a call to return to being together in more living experiences. I don't know. I don't mean to overlay that on here, but I do mean to share that to go, let's go way out there for a little bit of fun. It can always be downsized, but if we can take a moment to say, there's no money, there's no thing that we're lacking, there's nothing we're lacking because we have God. And so God, what is the highest vision for unity on the lake shore? So close your eyes. Take that breath. God, I come to you. God, infinite possibilities. God, unlimited resource. God beyond all form. God that causes form to orchestrate according to the divine design. God of all the universes upon universes upon universes beyond comprehension. All of that is within us now. We come in this humble moment and we say, show me. Use my imagination. Get all lack and limitation out of the way just for a moment. Show me what unity on the lake shore can be in your name, for your nature, for the awakening and the support of others. Use my imagination and show me what is possible here. Just listen and watch for a moment. Anything that comes, let it come. Show me more, God. Show me more. Take a breath. Thank you for opening this channel, God. Keep this channel open throughout the week. We are all open to just receive beautiful images for unity on the lakeshore. No need to make anything happen. No need to figure anything out. This is the time of dreaming. This is the time of wandering. So let us wander in the dreams and in the possibilities. They shall be revealed in the right and perfect time, of course. Thank you for this. All right. So taking down the fourth wall for a moment, what are some of the things you saw? Just an idea. Let's hear some things. I want to put it into the air here. Yes.
I see more of the results, the expansion of love, helping people find their way,
Mm-hmm.
and just the overall energy that we can help people grow.
Beautiful. So Jack shared that he saw, just for the people streaming into, and feel free to put in notes in the chat box, streamers, to see more of the energy, the expansion of the love, to feel what is possible in that realm. Yes? Yeah. What else?
And individual.
And individual. Yes, yes.
I see a place, we call that our spiritual center,
Yes.
but I felt like outside of Sunday, nothing was happening. So I see more of a spiritual center where we offer sound bath and breathwork evenings.
Yes.
We offer different things that all help us expand our knowing.
Yeah.
So it's my vision.
I love it. Yes.
Llamas, sunflowers,
Llamas and sunflowers. Yes.
tomatoes,
Yeah.
growing,
Yes. What else? Yes.
ripples on a pond.
Oh, I love that. Ripples on a pond.
Oh, yeah.
That will appear. I know that will. Yeah. What else? Adding to the collective.
I just saw us having events like Rose was talking about, and that people throng to those events, and
Yeah.
lots of people come as opposed to just having events, and
Yeah.
so I saw a lot of people coming to things that we offer.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to share what I saw. Has anyone been to King Spa in the Chicago area? King Spa is this Korean spa, and it's gigantic. And they have like a room with gold, and they have a room with amethyst stones, and they have a room with different crystals, and they're healing rooms. And you can go lay in them, and you can just sit, and it's like all the stones are on the walls and the ceilings, and there's mats on the floors, and depending, and they'll tell you kind of like what the different stones and the different healing potentials are. And that place is packed, and people come and they'll lay in the different rooms, and they'll, and I just sort of see these little tiny homes where you can go into the gold room, you can go into the amethyst, I don't know, there's all different kinds of healing things. It feels like a healing center where people can come and not only have community and lectures and experiences. I love the breath work, and I love all those things, and there's using the earth and the minerals and the things like that to just be, So let's take a breath on that, and if in whatever came to you in your heart, if nothing came to you, you're a part of holding the space. It's time for us to be visioning. It's time for us to be listening, and again, to live in the infinite possibility, to be like children. Because this is being created for us and for beyond us, for the generations to come, for the world that is being born. The new awakened spiritual consciousness that is coming and is being birthed now. Let us, Holy Spirit, let unity on the lakeshore be a part of this in its right and perfect ways, including us, creating home for us, our community expanding and growing. Within your heart, say yes to that. Let us remember the call of this lesson. It is easy. It is effortless. In God, this is done. Only in God, in goodness, in grace, in unlimited creativity, practicality, and perfection. And so it is. Amen. All right. We also have a board meeting today, so good lining up with the energy. We do have a board meeting, right? Oh, well then, next week. All right, thank you guys so much for just feeling that with me. It's so beautiful. Together we say, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am. And we are thankful for your contributions, those who are live streaming in. Thank you for your donations. This is what we're giving to. We're giving to a vision. We're giving to a becoming. And when we give from that to that, it multiplies always. So thank you for your gifts. And Gina will come back and share with you some other ways to give. Oh, this darn thing. I think we need to buy a new stand. There you go.
Yes, and I continue to get shorter, unfortunately. All right, so thank you very much, Mark. Now is our time of giving. There are a few ways for you to give. The ushers are, do we have ushers today? No, okay. We also have an option to give through Venmo. You can simply scan the QR code or use our name, Unity-Lakeshore. We also have an option to give through text. Send the word GIVE to 616-236-5205. Again, that's 616-236-5205. If it is your first time giving this way, you will receive a link with instructions, and if you have given before through text, then you can simply text the dollar amount to that number. You can also give online through our website at unityonthelakeshore.org/donations. For those watching online, the link is in the chat. You can also mail in a check to Unity on the Lakeshore, P.O. Box 848 Douglas, Michigan 49406. And now we will have another song by Amy and Jesse. Did we go out of order here?
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy.
In every life you have some troubles, but when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.
Be happy.
Don't worry, be happy
Now, 'cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that looks better upside down. So don't worry, you deserve to be happy.
I know the times they might seem hard, but the world you see is in your heart. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy.
Thanks, Amy and Jesse. Great song. If you are in need of support, there are a few ways to receive that. First is to email us at unitylakeshore@gmail.com. You can also phone the office, 269-534-7700, and there's always the Unity Silent Prayer Line. That is 24/7 at 816-969-2000. Join us for our book study of The Way of Mastery on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. The Zoom link is on our website and Facebook. And I assume that chapter 11, we're on par with what we're doing here. So I'm assuming chapter 11 for next Saturday. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, please do so. This way you can share about all of the great things going on here and engaging with others. You can find us at facebook.com/Unity Lakeshore. And we'd already established we don't have any guests today, but welcome back everyone. Unless there are new ones online, welcome if you're here for the first time through the streaming. Are there any other announcements from the community? Anything? Okay. If anyone would like to make a suggestion or have any spiritual questions, do we have our box set up, Sandy? It is back there, okay. So we have our box in the back that you can submit your suggestion or question. All right, now it's time for our closing song. Please feel free to stand or remain seated.
Thank you, Gina.
Another beautiful Sunday of music and message. Let's rise up, let's sing together one last time. You know the tune, Let There Be Peace on Earth.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family harmony. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Say, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yes, thank you, thank you.